Hi guys, today we're going to talk about getting hurt. Now, I'm not sure we talked about this one, but I'm going to recover it anyway if we did talk about it. So let's get started. So yes, I could say from a person from experience, I have been hurt a couple of times, like from friends to mean girls to other people. But yeah, so it's taken, if you go back to my autism talks, you know what I talk about. It's taken me a while to trust someone and to have their friendship. It's been really tough for me. And you're thinking, well, how does she do it? How does she get back up again and, do it? Because aren't you worried it's going to pull you down? Again, so you're probably thinking that. So what people don't know about me is that I'm very strong. And my mum says this as well. I think strongness runs in the family, I think. I'm not quite sure. I mean, my mum's strong. I mean, I am also tough, but I'm sort of, more tougher, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, so I am like a bit of a warrior per se, because I can, lift myself up again and try again. But, sometimes I just crumble down for no reason, which is okay, because we are human beings and we have emotions and we do need to express them no matter what we're feeling, So I am very strong as well when it comes to that, and I always get back up again and ride that horse to the end of the rainbow, something like that. So yeah, so if you're struggling, getting hurt, and I was afraid for a really long time that I was going to get hurt again, because I've been hurt so many times by people that have came into our lives and also friends as well. So I can understand where you're coming from, but you can't let that stop you. Like, I've learned to trust, it took me a while to trust people, because I don't really trust people that easy, because, my experience is a bit different to your experience, but for me, when I trust someone, it was like complete collateral damage. Like, it was like, I would be one drama part of the other drama, and they would fault me for something that I did to someone, and it was just like, that really broke my heart. My heart. It took my heart. It took my heart a while to recover from all those pains and other things that hurt me. So yeah. So for me, if something came into my life, like a new friend, it would take me time to trust that person, because I don't know if I could trust that person yet. But if they prove themselves to you, then you could trust them. So, I think people have trust issues. I think we all do have trust issues in many different ways. Like, for me, I wouldn't say that I'm very cold, but I would say that it took me a while to trust one of my good friends I've known for a really long time. And, it took me a while to trust that person, and now I've fully, completely trusted that person, and I feel like I've opened another gateway door to other friends as well. Like, you can't push yourself to that, because I always used to be the girl that was very excited to meet my new friend. I would always get nervous. My mum would be excited for me making a new friend, that kind of thing, and then it just blows up in your face. So I know what it's like, because I've been disappointed so many times in the past, and I will not let that happen to me again. Like, if someone does something wrong to me, then I will just say, you know what, let's not be friends anymore, because, you're like stabbing me in the back, and, I don't like that, and I think I gotta stand, like, I think that sometimes when it comes to that, it won't, but just say, sometimes when it comes to that, you gotta stand your ground a bit, and what I mean by that is just that, take a couple of steps back, but it probably won't, but I'm just saying hypothetically if it did, like, happen again, but I probably think it wouldn't. Like, you can't predict the future, so who knows, So if you have been hurt, then I understand, because I've been hurt so many times by people, and you're thinking, how does she do it? How does she get back up again? Well, it takes time. and also takes, bravery and strongness as well, and strength in you to do that. So if you have those elements of you inside you, then you can conquer the world. But if you don't have those things, then you're just going to be in your room for the rest of your life, back and forth, and crying your eyes out, and that's very sad. But you have to remember, you have to remember, it's in the past. It's not going to happen to me again. Well, I don't know if it will, but hypothetically speaking, it's not going to happen to me again. When, getting hurt, everybody gets hurt at some point, and you just got to deal with it straight on instead of, letting it in, letting it consume you for the rest of your life. And look, sometimes I can't even talk about things because they make me really emotional. I told one of my closest friends that I know two of the things that I was really worried about, and I've never actually told anyone of those secrets before because my mum knows those things. But if I talk about those things, then I'm just gonna cry, and I don't want to do that. So let's just say I know what it's like to be hurt, and I know what it's like to be let down and disappointed, and I've learned over the years to be stronger on myself, but also to not trust people straight away, so that's kind of thing. But at the end of the day, you gotta face it on head on. I don't mean talking to the person that you just break your friendship with. No. I mean talking to someone about it, and then that relieves you to making it better. Because if you talk about it, then it's just that's not a big issue for me anymore. So I felt like that when I told one of my friends those secrets of mine. They're not really secrets, but they're a bit personal. So I don't really like to talk about those things, but it comes up sometimes, and I just gotta say, you know what? It's in the past. And I know that friend's not going to do that to me because he's proved himself a million times. And, I know that he won't let this happen to me or make that happen to me as well. So that's all good topic, guys. Make sure you like us, guys. I'll see you guys very soon.